You look terrific.
Thank you. Just hope it's worth the effort.
You'll sail through it.
It isn't me I'm worried about.
Well, if it helps, tell them you're divorcing me because of my disgraceful behaviour.
I might just do that.
It'll be fine. And even if my picture is in the paper, the chances of him seeing it are remote.
And if he asks me if I have any skeletons in my cupboard, I'll have to tell him my husband's an anarchist.
Seriously, that was probably my one and only demonstration. But I still think it was justified. And if I cause you any embarrassment, I apologize.
You mean that, don't you?
Yes. And I wish you all the best in your career as a magistrate.
Thank you. Do you think I'll make it?
Well, if I had to choose anybody, I'd choose you.
Thank you.
Have you passed?
I've got 5.
1B and 4 C's. Well done. That's great.
That's all I needed for my application.
PC Corkill. I can't wait to tell people.
Hey, don't you breathe a word yet. They haven't even interviewed me.
You can trust me. And your dad will be made up as well. Wait till I tell him.
He might not be, you know. He might as well have fair leave, so I couldn't put the application in.
Oh, no. He was only kidding you about not wanting you to join up. He's dead proud, really. State of you. What's up? You are, but you're not dressed.
There's no one here, is there?
That's not the point. You're making the place look untidy.
Oh, pardon me for breathing.
Got my old face.
Oh, great. Well done.
I wish you got some qualifications, CSEs or anything.
It's not my fault. I didn't even know my name in that new school. I think I'll go back to bed.
You can go up, get dressed, and help me get ready for tonight.
Mom, have you got any qualifications?
Don't be cheeky.
Red 8 on black 9, black 4 on red 5. Take your ace of hearts out, and I don't know why you're bothering.
No, neither do I, love. I couldn't even concentrate on the paper before. Something to keep my mind off it, though, you know.
What's my mum doing now?
She's in the bath. She was up in the middle of the night, but she didn't say much.
Do you think we should phone me Auntie Margaret? Would she talk to her?
Don't know, love, she might. Anything as long as we try, eh?
You hungry?
No, you carry on.
Nah, I'm not very hungry either.
I'm going to be very early.
Letter from Gordon.
Oh, open it up then.
All's well. He's got some time off. Would we mind if he came home for a while?
Mind, we'd be delighted. Let's have a look.
He's coming next week.
Sooner the better.
And he wants to bring a friend with him.
Ah, male or female?
He doesn't say.
This could be awkward.
We can't say no.
Oh, no, of course not. We'll discuss it when you get back. Now, don't you worry. Just enjoy your interview.
Right.
Hi, Doreen. What are you doing?
Shh. I thought I planted a few spuds.
It's the wrong time to hear for spuds. And shouldn't they be round the backyard anyway?
Back garden. And I was only joking.
So, what are you doing?
Billy never got round to starting the drive, so now he goes over the lawn to get to the garage, and it leaves the grass looking awful. I thought I'd tidy it up a bit.
Well, I've come to help you. Now, do you want me out here or inside?
Inside's done. You could do a bit of shopping for us if your feet are up to it.
Of course my feet are up to it. What do you want?
I've made a list.
Oh, I hate sticking to a list.
You've got to if you're going.
Oh, I'm more of a free spirit who likes to wander the aisles and fill me basket as the mood takes me. Who's coming tonight, then?
Only women, so you don't need to go to the hairdressers or anything.
I asked a civil question.
Come inside. I've made a list and I've got a bag with some empties.
All right, I'm not taking empties back. I haven't done that for years.
Hiya. You don't look too good, she.
I didn't get much sleep.
I'm not surprised under the circumstances. been thinking.
And?
At the back of the church there's a notice about the Catholic marriage counsellors. I think we should go and talk to them, She.
I don't want everybody knowing.
What's the alternative? Going down to Basingstoke for 9 months and having an adoption?
I don't know.
Decisions have got to be made.
I know. But not now. I don't feel up to it.
She, we've got to talk. Why don't we go and talk to the marriage counsellors?
I don't care what they tell me. I know what's right.
But you don't know what they're going to say.
Suppose they know us.
We'll probably see people from a different parish. She, it's a good idea. It's the only idea I can think of.
It isn't. You just mentioned adoption.
Oh, yeah, there's that as well, but... Well, first of all, we'd have to have it confirmed. And what's the use of tearing each other apart, love, until we know for sure you are pregnant?
I want our Barry to hear from us and nobody else.
Yeah, as soon as we know what's what. Better be careful how we tell him as well. God knows what he'll do.
Not a lot he can do to the taxi driver, him being in prison.
Oh, God, what a mess.
I expected your support.
Sheila, I told you I'll support you in anything. Anything except helping to bring up that pervert's child. I'm not a saint, She. But that's what you need.
We'll talk to your counsellors.
Good. And at least we're talking.
I'm going to go back to bed if that's all right with you.
Is there anything you need?
No, nothing. See you later.
Mrs. Collins here. Mrs. Collins?
Yes, how do you do?
How do you do? Please, do sit down.
Thank you.
Would you like some tea?
Oh, thank you.
Then send some tea in, please. You've met Mr. Rain, the chairman of the bench?
Yes.
And this is Miss Howard.
How do you do?
You're not nervous, are you?
Trying not to be.
Don't worry, it's purely informal. Tell me, was that your husband's picture I saw in last night's paper?
I'm afraid it was.
Ah, you must be very proud of him.
Oh, yes.
He's certainly good at cutting through all the red tape. I wish we could do that in our job. Indeed. It's good to find people caring for their community.
Oh, it's not our community. We live some distance away.
All the more reason to applaud him. Tell me, what made you think of becoming a magistrate?
My children have grown up and are fending for themselves, and my husband, as you can see, is keeping himself busy. I thought I might be of some service.
It's quite demanding, you know. You have to be caring and yet dispassionate.
I was a school teacher. Oh, I realise that that in itself is not a qualification, but I think it's useful experience. I learnt about people, the reason why they behave as they do.
How do you mean?
Well, for instance, some children who cause problems in school do so because they have a dreadful home life. I think teachers learn to see people and assess them as individuals and not make sweeping generalizations. I suppose magistrates have to do the same.
Good. Do you have any questions?
Yes, Miss Collins?
Is Mrs. Collins come tonight?
No, but if your dad asks, which he won't, we have to say she is, but she isn't. But I told him she was.
Why?
So's your dad to visit the dentist. He bet me she wouldn't come. I said she would. If she did, he'd visit the dentist today.
But she isn't, so he shouldn't.
Sometimes you have to bend the truth a bit for people's own good, especially if it's your dad.
That's one qualification you have got, how to handle me dad.
I've got a distinction in that.
Illegal. A big sick bird. You'll need a good sense of humour as a magistrate. Guarded, of course.
Yes, the finer details of law do seem quite amusing.
Bemusing, I would say. English law is a veritable labyrinth. Still, that's what I'm paid to know. Any other questions, Mr. Rain?
No, thanks, Mr. Nelson.
Is there anything you'd like to ask us?
Well, I don't want to appear blunt, but what happens now?
Ah, yes. Well, when we've interviewed all the other candidates, we make our recommendations to the advisory committee. Further inquiries are made, but you'll hear in due course.
So I could hear fairly soon?
As soon as possible.
Sorry if I appear pushy.
Oh, not at all. I admire your keenness. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Your feet are killing me.
I said, didn't I?
I'll be all right when I've had a cup of tea.
Did you get everything?
Yeah. You owe me a bit more, though.
Why is that? I thought I'd given you plenty.
The off licence.
I hope your free spirit didn't get carried away.
I only got what you said. Well, almost.
I said half a bottle of whiskey.
Well, half looks nothing, because you don't have parties very often.
It's not that. Billy'll go spare. He doesn't like having spirits in the house.
Except at Christmas.
But it's for him.
That's not the point. He says only boozers keep spirits in the house. And this was half medicinal because of his toothache. This is malt.
You try and do your best.
You just have to say it's yours, Nan.
Only if she pays for it. And what's this?
North African Riesling. Lovely labels, aren't they?
I only wanted red and white.
What was that?
And dead boring. People will love this. What's up with you?
Nothing. I'll get the decanter.
Did you manage to get any sleep?
No. But I think I will tonight. I think you might as well.
What? You mean?
It's over. I've lost it. It's gone.
Oh, Sheila, that's the best news I've ever had. Oh, that we've ever had. Oh, Sheila, I do love you.
I know you do. That's what made it the harder.
But you still would have had it, wouldn't you, love?
There was no other way.
Well, thank God nature intervened, eh? Now we can start again. We really can. Look, I know it's impossible to forget what's happened, but we can start again.
Oh, Bob, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry I couldn't live up to your principles.
Don't say that, love, because I'll only let you down eventually.
You? Never.
Hello.
Hello. How did the interview go?
Very well, thanks. Oh, hello.
Hiya. Have you seen the picture?
No, but I've heard all about it.
At the courthouse?
Yes. They admire your spirit.
Really?
I'm looking forward to seeing it. Oh. Oh, that's quite good, isn't it? Good of you to bring it round.
Well, even better. Catherine's brought my bike back.
So it wasn't stolen?
No.
Well, nobody would pinch his bike down there.
He's a hero.
Oh, hardly.
Well, where do you go from here with your campaign?
Well, we've got to get some members of the highway committee to come down and inspect the site. But there's a good chance of that now with the publicity.
The trouble is the wheels of the town hall grind notoriously slowly.
Unless lubricated in the right places.
Not bribery, I hope.
I think we can be more subtle than that. Why don't I ring Pauline Matthews?
Who?
Oh, that was her name. She's married to a councillor. Something to do with the Highways Committee.
Stephen Lodge is a councillor now. He'll know how to pull a few strings.
Oh, we shouldn't have to resort to the old boy network. At least we're getting some action sorted out. Paul tells me you're going to be a magistrate.
Oh, hoping to be. It's a long way to go yet, though.
Well, don't go too far away from the streets, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of decent young kids hanging around with nothing to do, getting into a bit of silly bother. Don't be one of those who makes examples out of them all and ruins them for life.
Well, I certainly hope to be fair.
That's horrible. I think it's what they might call an acquired taste.
Well, I wouldn't want to acquire it. You can't give them that.
Shh.
Are you getting ready or what?
Oh, I'm not going.
Go on, get yourself over there. Buy some new clothes for the holiday.
We don't know where we're going yet.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Go on, you can buy yourself a full outfit.
Listen to this. Suddenly it's the Duke of Westminster.
Hey, I've got more than the Duke of Westminster. I've got you, haven't I?
We can be dead romantic, on.
As good a reason as any for going out, I suppose. 2 minutes, Karen. I'm not going dolled up to go over there.
Oh, go on, Tracy, why not? Now, normally my Lisa does it, but she's out with some boy tonight. Oh, go on, you'd like to do it, wouldn't you? Oh, go on, Tracy, it'd be a laugh. You'd like to try the clothes on, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but
I think you'd be great as a model.
I feel ashamed. Oh, there's no need. You just act natural. Anyway, it's the clothes people are looking at, not you.
Go on, love, you'd be doing Lindsay a favour. Go on.
all right.
Oh, great. Come upstairs, I'll put the clothes in order for you.
Hiya. I want to be a model, Dad.
You what? I'm not stopping here.
How's your mouth?
Well, you haven't said it's not worn off yet.
Cover it up when you go out. You don't want to be getting a cold in your jaw. Oh, no, I can see.
Oh, hiya. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
I'll go out and make a bit of room for you, eh? See you later.
Oh, you look lovely. Took more than 2 minutes, though, didn't it?
How's it going?
It's bedlam in there. I'm going for the bevy.
Sounds like a good idea.
Do you fancy one yourself?
I do, but I'm babysitting.
Do you fancy a bit of company then?
Yeah, fine.
All right.
Sheila and Karen have just gone into the Cork Hills.
You sound tempted yourself now.
Do you know, I am.
I made you change your mind.
Just got on with everybody today. Even your Mrs. Monaghan.
She's not my Mrs. Monaghan. I doubt if she's anybody's Mrs. Monaghan. She's her own person, is Catherine.
And I'll remember what she said about that boy who stole the bike.
And if he's ever up in your court, you'll know now that he's got a record.
That isn't what I meant.
Only joking. Go on, go and enjoy yourself.
What are you going to do?
Write a few letters. See if I can keep the momentum of the campaign going.
Good for you. What are we going to do about Gordon?
I don't know.
Think about it.
I have.
Bye.
Oh, I've got spots before the
Now, ladies, Tracy's wearing a satin-type material that's very similar to Princess Diana's second choice for Andrew and Fergie's wedding reception.
It really fits me. I'm really proud.
Have you got that in?
Oh, I'm glad you changed your mind. Hope you don't mind me coming over. No, the more the merrier. Go through. Thank you. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Karen. Hello.
Oh, come on, sit down. Let your legs hang. I'll get you a drink. Oh, thank you.
Got you a nice glass.
Oh.
Is Mrs. Collins here because my dad went to the dentist?
No, I'll explain about that later.
Look away, is on that stuff, Mum? It's nice.
Now, I don't want you ladies worrying about how you're going to pay for these lovely clothes. I'll take your orders tonight, and they'll be delivered in 3 to 4 weeks' time, so you've all got plenty of time to get round your husbands.
It's 4 weeks. Now you should be picking out for my holidays then, is it?
Oh, we'll get something for when you come back. Come on, you deserve it.
Tracy, what are you doing up there?
I'm getting ready. Properly.
Hurry up. You're not a proper model, you know.
Put them on when you come in.
That's true, yeah, they're really nice.
Oh, now this is a lovely party dress. It's very, very flattering. You wouldn't want to walk down a dark lane at night wearing this, would you? It's lovely. And we've got it in pink and blue as well.
Go on, order that one.
With bags to go
one.
with.
It's all right.
And shoes.
I'm all right.
Please, Anne.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Nice and shoulders and everything. They do make a difference.
Yeah, but better.
it first. Yeah. You know.
If I'd known I'd have brought a bottle of wine or something.
Oh, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. I didn't expect anybody to bring anything. It's just made some work, mainly.
Seems to be going very well.
I don't know what's the matter with me. I just want to buy everything.
I don't forget to shoot.
No, what's the matter with her? She's bevied.
Oh.
Hey, that's the best party I've had this year.
Really?
Oh, that beautiful wine you got certainly got things going. It was great.
Oh, North African Riesling, that's my mother.
I'll tell you what, it'd be worth my while taking her around from place to place with me, you know.
Oh, God, she'd be in her element. Sure, thanks for coming. Thank you, Doreen.
I'll tell you what, though, kid, you've a natural flair for modelling.
Do you think so?
Oh, I know so. I used to be one myself a few years ago.
And you don't need qualifications?
No.
If you ever go to the Cork Hills, beware of their wonderfully lethal cocktails.
I'll bear it in mind.
I wonder who Gordon's friend is.
Hmm.
Do you think he's grown out of it, or is he still...
Homosexual?
Oh, God. I can't bear the thought of the complications.
Think of the prejudice you'll have to face.
Starting with us.
Yes. Well, I certainly hope the friend's a girl. That'll solve a lot of problems.